Good morning to those who listen. It's November 25th, 2025. It's 3:50 a.m. And this is Mike from around the world. I always write down stuff that I think is important from what he says, especially when he makes predictions, just to see if anything ever happens. So here was a strange one that he did exactly 2 months to the day. He said 2 comets are coming. Well, we had the one, 3i Atlas, and then we just had that one. And I think it already broke up already. What was it? I can't remember. I believe it was this one, Comet C 2014 UN271. And so that one, it was like appearing next to the other one suddenly. That was just, gosh, a few days ago or a couple weeks ago. Well, anyway, if it wasn't both of them like intersecting or their tails intersecting, I don't know, maybe it's just the tails from the one intersecting each other. But anyway, 2 months ago, Mike from around the world said that there was 2 comets coming. One was 3i Atlas, and the other one was unknown still, which could have been the C 2014 UN271. And the tails were crisscross, forming an X, 2 large comets, for 3.5 days. It says in 2 impossible places, coming from 2 interstellar locations that will be considered impossible. So I don't know if that's what's in this report, but we will see. So literally, this just came out an hour ago, and I saw that, and I was like, wow, I usually don't watch this person in particular for space weather, but on the pulse with Silky. But listen to what she says.
But it's basically a good question based on the strange direction of the plume. And then, guys, we have a new image, current image, taken on November 20th from our visitor 3i Atlas. And it shows something strange, an X-shaped pattern made of 4 lines. We have a tail and an anti-tail. Could be normal for comets along the sun object line. 2 sideways lines, perfectly straight. One up, one down, almost like a cross. These sideways jets stretch about 1 million kilometers, which is huge, strangely huge. First explanation, probably just satellites. Avi says again, simplest explanation is that these vertical lines might be satellite streaks. Earth's satellites are passing through this image during the long exposure when that image was taken. And he says it's likely that it's just satellites because the lines look exactly like satellite trails. Satellite trails. So good, right? This would be good. So nothing abnormal here. But if the sideways lines are real and they're not satellites, which we can't rule out because we do not have any proof for any of these theories, then 2 big problems would appear. The lines are too straight and too smooth because 3i Atlas rotates every 16 hours. So the lines can't be that straight. If real gas jets were shooting out from 3i Atlas, the rotation.
But if it was satellites, wouldn't this have happened before in the past?
Like a rotating sprinkler jet, like a sprinkler effect.
Yeah, I get it.
But the lines are perfectly straight, perfectly narrow, tens of thousands of kilometers long.
It's announcing the return of Planet X with an X.
For a comet that is outgassing, for a natural comet's outgassing. Because the lines go in the wrong direction. Comets do release gas toward the sun, the ice sublimates, and the solar wind then pushes the dust away from the sun. So normally everything happens along the sun and object axis, but these jets are 90 degrees sideways, which does not fit. Let's make that clear. Comet physics. So if it's not from satellites, what is it then? So if they are real jets.
Interesting. I'm going to see if there's going to be any more reports on this. This is the first one I've seen. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You see it down there? I see it down there. Impossible. It's changing. Oh, I thought it was just saying it's impossible. Like the... Let me check it real fast. Because Mike from around the world said 2 impossible places coming from 2 interstellar locations that will be considered impossible. And this video is only 10 hours old. So I'm just looking through some of these to see if anybody else is reporting the same thing. But he brought out a point that the course of 3i Atlas changed, and now it's heading closer to Jupiter, and it might get caught in its magnetic field. I don't know. I'm seeing lots of different stories, but nothing about the X. So I'll just keep an eye on that and see if anything happens with that. But a lot of reports of how it's changed course, and now it's going closer to Jupiter. So that's the new story now. We'll see if that other story comes out, though. And he predicted that exactly 2 months ago. That's crazy. All right. Thanks for watching. God bless.